So for me, like breakbeats, it's really like the foundation of how I approach making music. Like that was what I kind of fell in love sampling in the first place. So I got really obsessive about how to sample breaks, how to cut breaks, and like I know some of the breaks I sampled so many times, I really know every small detail, like I have a very personal relationship with them. Basically both Dee and I, we use, I think we have all the machine expansions, so we have a pretty good overview what's already there. And it was kind of like a logical progression to say like, okay, we produce music based heavily around this device, so maybe there's something we can also contribute to that, because we know what's there and maybe what's also missing. Once we really started to think, how can we make this special, we thought like, what would happen if we actually try to reproduce the vibe in some of these original drums? We're not attempting to copy the breaks one-to-one, because then you can just sample them off the vinyl itself, but we want to capture the vibe and then kind of make our own variations on these drums. I had this fantasy, like you have these 4 bars open on the vinyl, but what would happen if you had more? Like if the drummer would have played more variations, that you could have used in your production. So in a sense, that's kind of like also part of that dream coming true for me now. It's like the sound aesthetics, that's kind of like a fingerprint. Everybody has their own ways of treating certain sounds, or where they feel like this is my character as a musician or as an artist. So you got, Dee and me, and we both produce music with different tools and with different mindsets, but there's a common denominator there. So I hope that this is something, where we stay true to the sounds that also influenced us or that we use in our productions, but kind of put our own little sonic fingerprint on there to make them our own, and also make them something really useful and unique for the people who use the expansion.